This is our AE100 rocket project presentation.
I'm Nick Pozza.
And I'm Jaden Gilley.
The goals of this assignment were to design and build a functioning rocket for when launched could meet a target height and land successfully without damaging its payload.
First, we designed our rocket an open rocket so that our design would reach the pre-assigned altitude. Here's our body tube that we cut for our fuselage to the specifications from Open Rocket. We glued together a motor mount in order to hold the engine for the duration of the flight. We also made a shock cord that would hold the parachute through deployment and descent. Lastly, we used NX to laser cut aerodynamic fins to stabilize our rocket during flight.
On launch day, we arrived at our launch location. First, we made minor adjustments to our rocket. Second, we added our payload and our engine. Then, for the launch process, we slid our rocket onto a launch stand so that the metal rod passes through the lugs on our rocket. We attached the leads of the controller onto the metal pieces of the igniter. We stood back and we launched our rocket.
3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9.
You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare.
This is the plot of our altitude versus time. The maximum height achieved was 369 feet. Our open rocket prediction was 400 feet, but we designed it this way in order to compensate for uncontrollable variables on launch day that would decrease the altitude of our rocket.
For the results of our rocket launch, our max height was 369 feet, being 19 off our target height of 350 with a 5.1% error. When our parachute deployed during our launch, the strings got tangled on the launch lug and the parachute never fully deployed. This caused our rocket to impact the ground with much more force than desired, and our egg was cracked. Our group learned a few things during the process of our project. First, we learned the importance of our correct mass-to-thrust ratio in order to meet a target height. Next, we found the importance of aerodynamics of rockets and the importance of an aerodynamic features such as fins for stability. Finally, we learned the importance of communication within a team throughout the design and building process, especially when working in different time zones or when you cannot work together in the same area.